Orchid with terminal spike update, July 30th, 2013. The bloom on this one was gone for quite some time, and I just let the spikes stay like that. See what's going to happen. Look down at where the terminal spike coming up. There's a leaf coming up there. I guess terminal spike is not very terminal spike after all. Maybe I wonder who else have a terminal spike that have leaf coming up after the terminal spike. There's a leaf growing there. And if you look up the terminal spike, this is the node where the terminal spike put out the secondary spike, and try to get it to focus there. There. I don't know if it's my wishful thinking or not, but it doesn't. It looks like a leaf there. It's not. I don't think it's putting out another. Okay. Like I say, I don't know. I don't think I may have a wishful thinking, but I don't think it will put out another secondary spike out of the node that it already put out a secondary spike. But if it's a leaf, it can be starting out a Keiki there. Then if you look over to another, this is another spike, another flower spike that has this one right there. It has a secondary spike on this node there. And now it's growing something there too. So this will be an interesting development. Anyway, I'll keep you all updated about this terminal spike orchid. Let me quick update on this. on my Basal Keiki. This is the Basal Keiki. The bloom is wilted, and I think the flower spike is dry, and there's still 2 more spikes there. I don't think it's going to put out anything. But the Basal Keiki in that growing in the back is putting out a leaf. So the Basal Keiki is growing, and the main plant that put out a Basal Keiki is not doing anything. It doesn't have any leaf coming out. I'd be surprised if it has leaf coming out, because something has to go wrong, and it cannot put out a leaf. That's why it put out a Basal Keiki. And I don't have any bloom right now, actually, to show you, except all this growing leaf. Maybe I should make a video on watching leaf grow to see how people respond, because I was kind of surprised. There's a lot of people watching roots grow. But this is the former lefty here. And remember that this leaf here that was left after it dropped all the other leaf, it actually is growing, getting big and longer. And last time I showed you there's these 2 leaves coming out, and now it's growing the 5th leaf on there. Let me show you this one. This one I picked up for $1. The only one that has a sign on it. I never see Phalaenopsis in the store that has sign on it. It's DTPS Sogo Yenlin. I think I'm going to call this one, name this one Yenlin. And mini pink purple. When I first got it, the leaf is kind of like this one, flopping around. This is my another one. I kind of stake it out, put it in there, and growing roots. Here, just leave it in, let it get moisture, and it's growing roots right now. So I'll deal with this later. But this one, the leaf, you can still see it's wrinkled a little bit, but it's such a pretty, it's growing sphagnum moss. There's not much room in there. This is like about 1.5 inches in there, and it's stuff it in sphagnum moss. I'm not going to take it out and do anything about it, but the leaves still wrinkle. But this leaf here, it came up in about a week. This is a new leaf, just brand new leaf growing out in about a week, and there's a roots there, but that's not growing. But then the flower spike is putting out, there's a node putting out a secondary spike. And like I say, I don't have any flowers, but I think I better let me update you on this dancing lady that I put in. I double pot it. I put a old pot in the other pot. I was in another video someplace, and it's doing, let me take this out of the tripod. It's doing really well. That little new shoot coming out is keep growing. getting big, and this one is also more big. And this one you see that put out the flower spike, and it start to form bud, a lot of bud. And so in a month or so I should get a lot of dancing lady. And I will update you on that.